Oh, don't get
White
loose.
flag's going to wave. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Here it comes.
Back, white flag, still inside.
One chance.
He
Lost his nose a little bit on the 8. He's right on him.
He's there. This
Will
could
he
be
go
big.
for a slide job?
He's
This is
gonna slide
it.
job
There
him
he
right
goes.
there. Here you go.
Win for it.
Down to the bottom. Slides up into him. Who's going to save it? Neither one. They both spin out.
Kyle Busch.
And Kyle Busch
He's going to win barely.
steals one.
There it is. Couldn't see that coming, could you?
He might just have to drive off the island because NASCAR might be just a little mad at him.
All right, so the lead is changing hands here now. Kevin Harvick has just gone out in front. A confusing situation to this race. Robby Gordon may now be first in line on the racetrack, but the lead belongs to Kevin Harvick. Now, here comes the driver from Quebec, Patrick Carpentier, trying to see if he can catch Harvick and pass him for what would be the win.
Remember, Cindric has to win to secure a spot in the playoffs. Looks inside. A little bit of contact possibly, but Grala holding him off. They look so close. I'm not sure if they touched or not, but Grala keeps the lead.
I don't see any way there isn't contact between these two trucks.
Going to be right here, too, Michael.
And there is the bump.
Oh, and he spun him out.
And he spins.
Dig, you got it. Go. You're all clear. You're all clear. Coming to you guys. We got the 33 just a little bit back there.
It's not going. There goes Clements. He's going to be clear.
Clements clears. The 44 follows him. Sage Karam pushing Jeremy Clements out to a big lead.
Look behind them, the 16 of AJ and Brandon Brown. They're teamed up as well. They're going to have a huge run off of turn 2.
They got to get separated by the time they get to 2. That's going to slow them down. Look how far Jeremy Clements has gotten out in front of everybody.
Big run for Brandon Brown with the assistance of Allmendinger.
Here comes Brandon Brown closing in on Clements. Clements trying to block, trying to slow this down. Here comes AJ to the bottom. Can Clements get there?
Brandon Brown made that move way too soon.
Inside.
That allowed Allmendinger just to turn left on him.
Coming up on one more time around, and around goes the 98. Will they get the white flag? The white flag
keep
in the air.
Back to the top.
Jeremy Clements in front, and the caution comes out.
Caution's out.
Stenhouse Jr., white flag in the air. One more time around. Michael McDowell in the 95 running second. A slide by the 24 of Chase Elliott. That's before they get into turn 1. The caution hasn't come out yet. They want him to be able to race back to the checkered flag. Paul Menard now moves up to second. Clint Boyer's in third. Clint Boyer trying to find a line, trying to get some momentum. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. wants to stay right on the double yellow line. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. looking for his second win in the Cup Series. He's going to get it at the biggest stage. Stenhouse Jr. wins at Daytona.
Here Ryan Reed giving a great push to Daniel Hemric on that bottom lane.
And a big push by
up top.
Custer, too. And you can see rain on the camera lens there. And look at Ryan Reed. He peels off of Hemric. That's going to hurt the 21 and the momentum down low.
The bottom lane has to stay disciplined here for it to maintain down this backstretch.
They're hanging tight.
Now, when do they come off each other's bumper into this corner? That's my question.
Put it out.
And there's the caution.
Right around the racetrack.
Oh, and it was Austin Dillon by a nose.
It'll be 4 laps to go. Larson outside, Suarez inside, and they are even coming past the line.
Going to try to get it outside. He almost did.
Erik Jones with a good run off the top. He's the third car back on the outside. He's led a lot today. Down to the bottom goes Logano.
3 wide, you're in the middle. 5, tight to 22, got loose. Clear high here, clear high, 22 back inside. Clear high, protect the top, up.
Watch the push from the 43. Erik Jones pushing on Daniel Suarez. Here comes a run.
But 99's got a head of steam right here.
Drops down to make the pass.
It's not clear.
Back out there.
Clear!
Now clear. Come on.
Dillon to the bottom, trying to make something happen. Doesn't have quite the run off the corner, but the top lane did.
Get your mark. He's getting pushed a little, now he's off. 3 lanes up, 4 lanes up.
Daniel Suarez leading this race with 2 laps to go.
Here
I don't think anybody would have guessed that.
Big run for Larson. In the draft, drops to the bottom, and at the line. Larson by a car length. 3 Chevys fighting it out for the win.
You heard Daniel really shoot down to the bottom of track in 3 and 4 and have to lift big time up off the corner. You heard the spotter earlier in that last run trying to coach him, needed a better exit off of turn 4.
Now it's Dillon. Dillon in the draft. His chance to make a run at Kyle Larson. With a lap and a half to go.
Larson's going to open that door to the inside, but Austin's kind of running the middle of the track, trying to keep as much momentum as possible.
I expected him to shoot the bottom and try that apron to try to get rolled up in the middle and side draft him.
The white flag waves, 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And around goes the 31, sliding down through the grass. Everybody may get through this. He bounces off the wall. They've taken the white. We are still green.
Yeah, that car is really moving around. Ryan Truex's car is, and Logano, he is just on it right now. I mean, 6 laps to go is a long way around this racetrack. As fast as Joey Logano is catching Truex. Now he doesn't need this.
Look out! Look out! That's trouble! Wow!
Yeah, he did not
Here
need
comes
that.
Logano.
That killed him. That killed him.
Hang on. No. New leader, Joey Logano.
They want to try. Single file. They're all wanting to go, but everybody's just filling that spot, so they're not getting that opportunity.
David Regan hasn't won. Regan Smith, the rookie. Paul Menard is there. Tony Stewart has never won at Talladega in a NASCAR Sprint Cup car.
He's going to have to do a lot of blocking right here. They've got to run on him. Got to run.
Here they come.
I can't go down there and do that, though. Actually, I think it's legal on the last lap. He might have got it right there. I think it's legal on the last lap. Yeah.
They are saying Tony Stewart has won the race. Tony Stewart is the official winner here at Talladega. They would not allow that pass below the yellow line.
That's the only way that can be. You can't race one way for 187 laps and change on the last lap.
It's going to be interesting, you know, as the 21 gets closer, all right, he's going to get more dirty air. So do you move around if you're the 21? You've been chipping away, you know, you're under half a second. Do you move around? You know, because the closer you get, the worse it's going to get dirty air-wise.
That's where it needs to be right there on that white line, because that's really the best way to protect what you have right now is try to give as little air as possible to that car behind you by not missing the bottom.
How about the fact, 1-2, both drivers from Georgia, they grew up 90 miles from each other. Talking about Chandler Smith and Austin Hill, and Austin Hill is there.
Chandler he's struggling off of 2. He can't hold the bottom. 21 is so fast on the bottom. He's probably going to try to pack air right here. Now he couldn't do it.
Chandler missed the bottom.
Missed the bottom. Yep. Here comes 21.
2 races here. Ended with the last lap pass. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. New leader is Austin Hill.
Wow.
He took the top spot as he took the white flag and now trying to drive away to his 2nd win of the season.